Let's talk about innovation. Today we're going to look at what innovation is and what it isn't, before moving on to look at some brief examples and help you think about innovation in your world. Okay, so what is innovation? There may be many definitions, but let's keep it simple and go with the process of turning creative ideas into something that generates value. So what is innovation not? Innovation can often be confused with invention or creativity. Let's be clear about what these other two terms represent. Invention is the creation of something new as a result of study or experimentation. It can apply to processes, methods, or physical devices. Importantly, invention might be part of innovation, but it would be possible to invent something which didn't necessarily add value, and therein lies the difference. Creativity, in the context of an organisation, is the ability to generate or recognise alternative approaches to problem solving and communication. It can be described as behaviour that enables invention. As before, this could be part of innovation, but innovation is the bigger picture. So to reiterate, invention and creativity may help stimulate innovation, but just so we're clear, here's a reminder of our definition. Innovation is the process of turning creative ideas into something that generates value. Back to innovation then. It all starts with ideas, and it's less important where the idea came from, more about what happens to it. These ideas need to be evaluated for their soundness. So firstly, is it desirable? Is there an appetite for your idea? Secondly, is it viable? So is it possible and something that can be brought to life? And finally, is your idea feasible? This is a pragmatic view of whether your idea provides a benefit and whether the benefit is, for example, cost efficient and legal. Innovation occurs in the sweet spot where these three overlap. So what does innovation actually look like? Here are some examples of the key types of innovation. It's easy to assume innovation only relates to product and technology, but it's much wider than this. For example, organisational innovation could be developing the culture of the organisation, or simply changing where people work. Business model innovation includes ideas which challenge conventional thinking about how a certain type of business creates or markets its products or services. For example, a unique pricing structure. Process innovation. This includes anything which, through fresh thinking, changes the way things get done. This could be anything from fundamentally shifting how the operation works to simply tweaking a form. And communications innovation. This might be about the way you reach out to customers or simply personalise the way in which they can interact with your business. Remember, innovation could apply to communication both internally and externally. Well, that's just about it for this video. To recap the key points then, innovation is the process of turning creative ideas into something that generates value. This is not the same as invention or creativity. Innovation may be organisational, relate to a business model, a process or product, or even communication. Take a moment now to think about where you work. What types of innovation could your business benefit from? What would you say the main barriers to this may be? And what steps would you take to remove or overcome these?